What's up, guys? It's Weekly Weird News.
Guys, this drone shit's getting out of hand. Way out of hand. A year ago, we had so much hope.
Yeah.
Amazon was talking about starting drone deliveries to get our stupid packages even faster to us than we already got them. There was also a lot of really beautiful aerial videos just flooding the internet.
Yeah, but now Amazon can't do drone delivery because of big government. And I pronounced that perfectly.
Yeah.
And we've got fucking drones buzzing around everywhere, annoying the shit out of people and doing dumb shit like flying around in TGI Fridays with mistletoe and they cut people's faces open. And then now there's people attaching fucking firearms to these things.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you're ruining it for everyone.
Now, that's not even the worst of it, though. Drones are now just one more tool in the tool shed of crime.
Yeah.
A few weeks back, we featured this story in our headlines section. Drone delivers bundle of drugs to prison yard, causes serious hoopla. But it looks like that's a hoopla that we're just gonna have to get used to because that hoopla's happened before and that hoopla will happen again.
The latest example happened at Western Correctional Institute in Cumberland, Maryland, a maximum security prison full of some very bad people. Prison staff were tipped off about a suspicious car parked near the prison, and when cops searched it, they found a bunch of plastic wrapped packages containing tobacco, K2 spice, aka synthetic marijuana, Suboxone, is that what it is?
Sure.
Whatever. It's basically an opiate drug. There's also a bunch of porn DVDs, a burner phone, and of course, a drone.
The means to get them from point A to point B.
The catapults are out.
Yeah.
Get a drone.
So local authorities were able to stop the drone delivery before it happened thanks to some good intel. But we gotta imagine that there's been successful drone drops before that went undetected.
Yeah.
Because this is a trend. It's happened in Ohio, where that hoopla went down. It happened in South Carolina, happened in Georgia, happened in Melbourne, Australia. God knows how many other places.
Are you sure not Melbourne, Florida? Because that exists too.
I don't know. You're right, it could be Melbourne, Florida. Anyway, it probably a bunch of other places too, because those are just the ones that we caught.
Yeah. Then of course there's been several reports over the last year or so of drones delivering heroin and marijuana over the US-Mexico border. I mean, hell, it's not even just the criminals using drones for evil. Even the cops are starting to do it too.
Yep, up in North Dakota, land of the... I don't know, North Dakota, they just passed a bill legalizing police drones that can be armed with tasers, tear gas, rubber bullets, and other non-lethal weapons, even though people have definitely died from those.
Would love to see that movie, Non-Lethal Weapon. Yeah.
So the bill was originally put forward to outright ban police arming drones with any sort of weaponry, but then lobbyists who are tight with the booming drone industry, which is apparently, like, a lot of those companies are based in North Dakota, they stepped in.
That's what it's known for.
And they had it amended. It's drone country, baby.
Welcome to drone country. So hey, the next time you get shot or tased or pepper sprayed, it might be from one of these little guys who we were all so excited about before realizing the implications of drones. So,
yeah.
Congratulations, America. You ruined drones. I was talking to my dad literally this past weekend. I was like, do you have a drone yet? And he's like, I messed around with them, but I gotta get one soon because they're gonna be illegal soon. And I was like, yeah, they're like, we were both talking about how they're just gonna have drone parks.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go out past, I guess it doesn't matter our direction here, but east, into a big industrial area and be like,
Salton Sea.
Yeah, here's 50 square miles, you go nuts with your drones and that's it, because everyone's gonna clamp down on it. Everyone ruined a good thing so fast. This is like, things usually take a long time to get like completely ruined or outlawed.
Yeah.
We all witnessed this.
This has happened in the course of like 2 years.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Anyway, drones aren't the only new thing that you previously didn't have to worry about being murdered by, because now you can buy a fucking flamethrower off the internet for under $1,000 and have it shipped right to your door.
We should take money out of our budget and get one of these.
Actually, you can't in California.
Oh, good.
One of the
I
only
feel a lot
states.
safer. Anyways, this is the XM42, and its manufacturer says it's got a lot of great uses, like doing controlled burns on agriculture. These are all, you're not going to use it for?
Yeah, clearing snow and ice, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Killing insect hives, that sounds fun.
Actually, would you do that?
But just look at the promo video. They don't do any of that stuff in there. There's a guy with like a fucking like paintball outfit on, just like, yeah,
just shooting into the sky, yeah.
He's like sets up a bunch of helium balloons, just like popping them off with his flamethrower.
You know what they should do? Attach one of these onto a drone. So you can rain fire down from the heavens.
Nope.
All right, anyways, then there's the X Matter Throw Flame. This is another one. It costs $1,600. It has a way bigger tank and shoots fucking napalm up to 25 feet. Now, both of these personal flamethrowers are totally legal to own in every state of this country except for Maryland, where they're outright illegal, and California, which we just talked about, but you can actually get one if you have a permit here.
Yeah, you pretty much just have to be a farmer.
Yeah.
So.
Or a person whose house is infested with spiders.
I got a big spider.
Oh, just take it. Get him out of here.
When news of these death machines' existence started making the news, though, legislators took note, especially in the state of Michigan, where the company that makes the $900 flamethrower is based.
Yeah.
Mayor Jim Fouts of Warren, Michigan, told news site Ars Technica,
"My concern is that flamethrowers in the wrong hands could cause catastrophic..." Oh, you think? You fucking think? Anyways, cause catastrophic damage either to the person who is using it or more likely to the person who is being targeted. What? He just assumes that people are being targeted by this. If our own military doesn't use it and it's been banned by the Geneva Convention, then why would someone think this should be sold to the general public? He is asking the right questions. How can you sell something that's banned by the Geneva Convention?
Yeah, you can't even use it in war.
The napalm thing. Where are you getting napalm?
It's easy to make.
I know. We were assholes in middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Anyways, he continued on. "I think it's too risky to gamble with people's lives. I can't think of something more horrific than to burn somebody alive, and that's what this would do."
Yeah.
He's asking all the right questions.
He is. And then there's Troy, Michigan, the actual city where the flamethrowers are manufactured. They're already introducing legislation that would make use or possession of a flamethrower illegal, which probably would mean that those guys who make the flamethrowers would need to find a new town.
This is just another case of big government coming down and trying to choke the last little bit of life out of Michigan.
Yeah,
They finally found something that they can manufacture and make a profit on there.
The owner of it, he's just like, I think you should be able to own anything as long as you use it responsibly. I'm like, well, yeah, sure.
I made this giant car/chainsaw that I can wield and shoot around.
Yeah, I got a nuclear weapon. I don't use it though. It's just there to look at.
That's cool. I tell my friends I have one, they're real impressed. What? This is so ridiculous.
Anyway, all of this talk about making the flamethrowers illegal is just doing the same thing that happens whenever people start talking about making guns illegal. It's giving the flamethrowers a huge boost in sales.
There you go.
Ion Productions, the company behind the $900 one, says business is skyrocketing higher than ever due to the discussion on prohibition.
Obama's coming to take my flamethrower
from my hot, greasy hands.
Covered in third-degree burns. It'll just fall apart.
From my blackened.
What happens if
hands.
the tank blows up? You're done.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah. Do they stand by their product? Made in the USA.
Oh yeah.
Logo right on the side.
Proudly made here in the USA.
Jesus Christ. So great. One more thing to be worried about getting killed by. And then it's only a matter of time before someone built the drone with this on it is an inevitability.
Build a drone with strong enough propellers to strap one of these flamethrowers to it, just go to town.
Yeah, just
literally go to town, burn the town down.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I do want to use one though.
Yeah. It looks like
I've always wanted to shoot a flamethrower.
Everything that's dangerous is fun. We're not denying that.
Yeah.
We're just saying it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, and people are gonna die.
Yeah.
Anyway, if only America had a hero in office to stop all this madness. Well, it turns out we never will, because Deez Nuts, the presidential candidate of choice for a large chunk of America, including us, has been revealed as a 15-year-old boy living on an Iowa farm.
Oh, man. Now, despite polling at 9% in North Carolina against Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, Deez Nuts can never be president because he's not old enough, and also because his name isn't Deez Nuts, it's Brady Olson. That is the most fucking white bread, middle America
farm boy. I'm just Brady Olson.
And I got a lot of ideas about how this country should be run.
Pa sent me into town.
Nobody cared who I was till I took up the name Deez Nuts. Now everybody wants to know what I'm up to.
Anyway, the Daily Beast, who's been killing it lately, they tracked him down by actually looking at the address on the candidacy forms and figuring out his phone number.
Yeah.
And when they spoke to Mr. Olson, about why he did it, he said that when he heard about Limberbutt McCubbins, a cat from Kentucky running for president, he figured, why the hell not?
Wow.
Why does Limberbutt get to have all the fun?
Yeah. Well, that's good. I love that a 15-year-old farm boy was beating Donald Trump.
I didn't do anything that cool when I was 15.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, kid. You're going places. You should work for a social media company.
With a name like his, though, he'll be like a televangelist before he's 30. Just smacking the demons out of people. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to headlines, guys.
Yeah, this week we had a lot of great headlines that we didn't have to do any work to make fun of because the joke was right there in the actual headlines from the actual news sources. Starting with, woman chugs entire bottle of cognac at airport security.
And this wasn't just any old cognac.
It was $150.
Really expensive bottle. And also, it was like, you can't bring this to plane. So she just chugged it in front of all of them.
Which is the preferred way to really savor and enjoy the taste of cognac. A sipping liquor.
Yeah.
That's like... And then they wouldn't even let her on the plane. They were like, well, you're way too drunk.
Yeah, obviously,
lady.
preemptively too.
And I love that this happened in China. Like, you don't really hear about Chinese people behaving badly, but it's happening more and more.
Yeah.
They're just like us at the end of the day.
The youth run wild. Anyways, let's move on. Cops north of Toronto look for owner of Skittle stolen during break and enter.
Yeah, so they captured like a thief and like in his like loot bag, he had to like inventory everything. So there's a single Skittle, there's like a photo of it.
Did they fingerprint it?
I hope so. Parrot accused of hurling obscenities at old woman stays mum when brought before police.
That parrot is a parrot legal. Hey, I'm here all the time.
Yeah. Come on, parrot, talk.
Yeah. Nope.
No, you're not gonna get a word from me, copper.
I'm not gonna sing. Oh God, it's so much fun. Anyway,
the old lady's like, hey, arrest that parrot.
It's just like the fucking Looney Tunes with the frog, where the frog just drops dead every time. He's like, no, there's a dancing frog, and the frog just is like,
ma'am, this is just a normal parrot. The parrot can't speak at all. We didn't hear a word from him during our interrogation. We're gonna have to arrest you now for making false statements. They shut the door
and the parrot starts going,
that's
hello,
right.
my lady, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal.
That's right, bitch. You'll never get me.
You're going up the river.
Because I'm Stevie, the foul-mouthed parrot. And fuck you.
Can we do a show about this parrot? We need to do an animated series.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Just a dick parrot.
What, widow owed me?
Yeah, he like
talking parrot.
And then she's like shopping, and he like flies by and drops some like item in her bag, and she gets buzzed at the door for shoplifting. Yeah, got you, old bitch.
I've got a sitcom. All we need to do is
there's already a hardcore band that's fronted by a parrot called Hate Peak. Yeah, it's like the same parrot. Yeah, same parrot.
Oh,
wow. That was fun. Let's move on.
Locals are using the U.S.-Mexico border fence as a giant volleyball net. It's making the best of a shitty situation.
It's a good protest. It shows how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, apparently this is an annual tradition going back like 30 years. So like people from both sides, they come and they just play volleyball on like this 15-foot fence. It's a team building exercise.
I saw a great meme today from my racist family members on Facebook. It was like, rednecks can build a fence that can stop a NASCAR going 190 miles an hour from hitting the crowd. Why can't America build a fence to keep all the illegals out? And I was like, when I read that, I was just like, well, people could climb the NASCAR fence.
Yeah.
Hamas claimed captured dolphin is Israeli spy.
Too many animals.
The dolphins are smart.
But a spy?
Yeah.
You're gonna come back and be like, here's what I saw.
Yeah.
Here's what I saw, Mr. Netanyahu.
the Palestinian parrot's like, I'm not saying shit. That parrot, I'm never gonna get over that.
If we could send birds and dolphins in as spies though,
that'd be great.
That would be amazing. Mm-hmm. I want that.
Sepp Blatter says there is no corruption in soccer.
That's the head of FIFA right there.
Sure.
And there is plenty of corruption.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. No.
It's fine. It's fine. It's only what, like 3,000 people died in Qatar already? Just preparing for the damn World Cup.
Yeah.
It's fine. And for our final headline, conservative radio host Jan Mickelson asks, what's wrong with slavery? This is part of his just genius plan. He's like, you know what? If we try to make the illegals leave and they don't leave, now they're the property of the state. And we have to put them to work building that fence.
Oh my God. You know what, like another great thing about like this week in general, I saw this thing where the reason people are like voting for Trump is because his message is very clear. He wears it on his hat. Yeah. Make America great again.
Yeah. No, Obama's the same way. This is the hope and all that.
Yeah.
Change.
I mean, there's no difference. So just like let's get Jan Mickelson to run the country.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of ideas.
Someone called into his radio show. He's like, you realize this is slavery? And he's like, well, what's wrong with slavery? And the guy was like, I think we all know what's wrong with slavery.
Yeah. Forcing people to work for no money and keeping them as if they're animals? What's wrong with that? Jan Mickelson? Dick?
Well, that's been Weekly Weird News, guys. Let us know how much you disagree with us about
everything,
and flamethrowers.
Yeah. These fucking guys go on their liberal YouTube show.
These social justice warriors.
They're trying to ban flamethrowers.
Take my 25-foot napalm flamethrower out of my hands.
Yeah. And then they're trying to say that slavery is bad. I don't get it.
Fucking nanny state, man.
Yeah. Anyways, we're probably wrong too.
Bye.
Whatever.